Hey guys, what is up? So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I thought I'd go over my recent game pickups. I got a little bit of everything here, so it should be kind of interesting. The only thing I'm missing is I didn't get any Nintendo Switch games recently, but I did pre-order 2 Nintendo Switch games recently. I pre-ordered the Empire of Angels 4 limited edition from PlayAsia, which is like a tactical role-playing game. The other game I pre-ordered was the physical edition of Crawlco Block Knockers from Funbox Media. So that's a game we covered on the channel before. I reviewed it. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good arcade style, the gameplay is really good, arcade style lewd game for the Nintendo Switch. And it actually has some like uncensored art in it. And the game is really fun. But the physical version has new uncensored assets. And the only way that they could release this game physically was with a European release. So there's only going to be a PEGI release for this. It's got new uncensored content, so it'll be really interesting to see what that's like. And it comes with the soundtrack, which was one of my favorite parts about the game. The soundtrack is amazing. They're shipping it worldwide, but it's only being produced in Europe. They couldn't get it produced with an ESRB rating because it's a little bit too risque for that. So I got that stuff coming for the Nintendo Switch, but for right now, let's start with the Vita games. I got Attack on Titan 1. Now I already had Attack on Titan 2. I just kind of went over my games, and for some reason I didn't have this one. This is one of the cheaper Japanese games you can get still. So this one cost me like $19, including shipping from Japan, and I suspect that probably half that cost was the shipping from Japan. So if you had a hookup, or if you could get a combined shipping, you could probably get this even cheaper. Japanese game prices have been going up for the Vita. I was really surprised to see that. Some of the releases are getting insane, just like the North American releases. But this one's still pretty cheap, so if you don't have it, maybe think about picking it up. The other game I got, I couldn't believe I didn't have this, is Adventure Time. This is like a Zelda Link to the Past clone. It is a lot of fun. Link to the Past was one of my favorite Super Nintendo games. It's also one of my favorite Zelda games next to Breath of the Wild, and this has got gameplay just like that on the Vita, which is really cool. Of course, unfortunately, it's all in Japanese. The only physical version we had of Adventure Time on the Vita was in Japan for some reason. Now, the game was released digitally in the English language, but the licensing has expired, so you can no longer purchase it. Unfortunately, this is a licensed game, so licenses expire. It's no longer available for purchase. The only way to buy this is the Japanese version. So it's really unfortunate we didn't get a physical English copy anywhere, whether it be Europe or North America. And actually, I'm kind of surprised. You'd think Adventure Time would be more popular here in North America, but I guess the Vita wasn't. Now, this game is also available on, I think, PlayStation 3, maybe the Wii, and a few others. So there are other ways to play this too. But if you want to play it on the Vita, the Japanese version is the only way to go right now. And yeah, I'm gonna go over prices this time too, just out of interest. So I paid $42 for this one, including shipping. Looking on eBay, I actually see one for $35, I think, including shipping, but there's only one of those, so I don't know, whoever gets it, gets it. And then I got one thing for the Xbox One. Actually, the Series X, but it also works on the Xbox One. Cyberpunk. I have not played this game yet. I have not played this. I just got this because Gamefly had it on sale, $20. And I don't know if you guys know, but Gamefly is a great place to get used games because everything is in immaculate condition. When they get the games, you know, it's a rental place. So they immediately just take the disc, put it in their own mailers, and all the rest of the physical contents get stored away nicely, untouched. So they just slit the top here and pulled the game out. This has got everything included. The art cards, codes, any DLC is unredeemed, you know. It's got all this stuff, you know, still packaged. It's still got the strip on it to seal up the art cards. Looks like a poster here, some sort of world compendium. And then inside, there's like stickers and stuff, an alternate cover art in there. So really cool. And yeah, I've never played this. You know, I know. The thing is, I've been waiting for the next-gen patch. I was like, I'm not gonna play this game, I'm not gonna buy it until the next-gen patch comes out. Well, that got delayed. So, they've been focused entirely on fixing bugs for this game, so I'm not sure how long I would have to wait for the next gen patch anyway, and besides it was on sale from a great online store, Gamefly. So I thought, you know what, I'll pick it up. It's gonna get a free next gen patch someday. Maybe I'll get started on it just to see what the game's all about and see what the fuss is all about and just try it out and experience it for a little bit, and then I'll probably shelve it and play the rest of it when the next gen patch comes out. But just, you know, get it started. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll really enjoy it. So finally got it. And you know what? I normally get Xbox games digitally. I like to get physical games on PlayStation, and then I get my digital games on Xbox. You know, I like the convenience of digital sometimes, not having to switch discs. But this one I did want physically because, as we all know, the first version of this game is really, really buggy and really, really bad. With a digital game, you can't revert back to those old versions of the game. But with a physical version, I can do a fresh install someday, unplugged from the internet, just to experience this game in its first state to see how bad it really was. And I thought that would be an interesting thing to be able to do with this game. So I wanted the physical version for that reason too. All right, next for the PlayStation 4, I've got Ryza 1 and Ryza 2. These are games I wanted to play for a while. Ryza? I wanted to play these games for a while, but it's been hard to find a good price on them. And these went on sale, both of these. I got both of these $40 each. The first game, every time it went on sale on Amazon for $40, it would sell out really fast. So, you know, when I'm adding games to my backlog, and I don't usually like to pay too much money for them because I got so many other games to play. But these I made an exception for because they keep selling out, and I don't know, you know, how many more they're going to keep making, how many more batches they're going to keep making. But $40, I got this from Amazon, and unfortunately, the clip is broken because, I don't know, ever since the PlayStation 4, Sony's had the worst game cases. So this doesn't stay latched on here. They've got the flimsiest game cases. CDs shaking around in the box. The clip broke on this one. They're the worst. So, but all I have to do, my goodness, all I have to do is get a replacement case for this someday, and then, you know, put the disc in it and transfer the cover art. The second game was also on sale, Amazon, $40. Unfortunately, it sold out and I wasn't able to get it, but I went to the next place that price matched, GameStop. I bought it brand new from GameStop. Wouldn't you figure, they've already opened it. And that doesn't even bother me because I was planning on opening it anyway and playing it. I'm not planning on reselling this or anything like that, so I didn't mind that the cellophane wasn't on it, but what I did mind is that they put a clear circle sticker over the side that left gunky residue. So I've got to clean that off now. I got to get Goo Gone, clean that off. But when I do that, at least it'll be fine. Nothing broke inside, so we're all good there. But yeah, I'm excited to have both these games. It's not that big of a deal. I'll get a replacement case for this one. I'll clean the goop off of this one. It's worth it to save some money, I guess. And then, finally for the PlayStation 4, Tamashii. And speaking of these PlayStation 4 cases, the disc is loose inside. So, yeah, this one's kind of interesting. So you guys remember limited rare games? Not limited run games, but limited rare games, the ones that released that Poop Slinger game that is selling for like thousands of dollars on eBay because they intentionally limited the release of it. It's got an ESRB rating. Yeah, this is their second game release, Tamashii, also with ESRB rating. So, you know, North American complete set collectors are gonna have a hard time with this one. So they intentionally limited this one too. With the first game, Poop Slinger, you remember they sold like 80 some copies and then they claimed bankruptcy and that they couldn't sell any more copies because the rest of the copies got repossessed. Well, it's just been those few copies circulating around and prices have skyrocketed on that game. They're intentionally, you know, hurting the market in that regard. Tamashii, similar scenario. Basically, they created website problems the night of ordering, so only a few people could get their orders in. So yeah, not sure how I feel about that one. I'm just thankful that I'm not doing any more complete set collections because I don't want to have to deal with this for any future future complete sets. Fortunately, I just have my Vita set, which I've already completed the North American with minus the few games that have yet to come out. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more of those. All right, and then the other thing I got, it's not really a game, but at Iffy's online store, I got this Neptunia reverse desk mat. So it's like a mouse, keyboard, palm rest desk mat thing. It's pretty cool. This was like $30. They did a first release that sold out. A first release sold out, and then people were trying to sell it on eBay for like 120 bucks. They were selling it, and then they restocked it. So it's back on their store, $30 if you're interested. And with Iffy's online store, your order comes with a card, a Neptunia card. As you guys know, Neptunia stuff is highly collectible, and so are the cards. So you'll get a card. They've got a monthly card, and I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to try to collect them all. I'm missing quite a few. We're up to card number 13, but maybe I can trade and get the rest of them. I don't know. That sounds like a rabbit hole. Maybe I'm a little bit afraid to get into. But here's how they come though. They normally come packaged up like this, but I kind of wanted to open this one to take pictures of it and stuff because I kind of like this one. I like the messaging on this one. I've scheduled your punishment. But if you're not interested in the card, you can sell those on eBay to offset the cost of whatever you're buying, because these are highly collectible as well. People will pay good money for these free cards that come with every order from Iffy's online store. So keep that in mind. And then I got something in the mail for free, which I can't believe anyone thought I was worthy of, but I got a VIP package from In Games for Wonder Boy Asha in Monster World. This I think is like a standee. Oh yeah, it came with a mug, which is actually kind of cool because it's got like, you can see like the characters are all tired, and then it says coffee boost, and then they're wired. So it goes from like tired to wired. But anyway, so yeah, coffee mug. And then yeah, this is like I think it's a standee. Acrylic prints. And oh my gosh, it came with a mask. This is actually a really good quality mask too, because it has like a separate fabric woven in here, like a special material. And then of course it has the metal and adjustable straps, but there's no way I'm going to wear this in public. Can you imagine at the grocery store or something? Like, what would people think? With the big lips on here and the teeth coming out. And then, let's see, we got, oh yeah, a couple of drink coasters. These are like thick acrylic with the characters on it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, a coffee mug fits right on there. And some stickers. So this game, by the way, I should probably mention, since I got all this stuff for free, this game comes out on May 28th. So, although I would say, you know, unfortunately, if I had an early copy of this game, I could certainly make a review, but, you know, I don't have it yet because it doesn't come out till May 28th. I think we got some posters in here, maybe. Sure, I'm a shameless sellout. Just okay, so we got the kind of retro art on one side again, and the new art style on the other side. So yeah, a little poster, just some fun little extras. I guess it was something fun to receive in the mail. Like, I don't normally get stuff like that, you know, because I don't have a very big channel or whatever. Cheers. But no, seriously, I do really appreciate, you know, getting stuff like this. It is really cool as a collector to get, you know, extra little goodies like this. And if I ever did get like you know, a game included with this, I probably would review it, but I would give it an honest review, obviously. And the final thing I got recently was the Electric Volt Xbox One controller, one of the new Xbox One controllers that just came out with the share button. Anyway, I got the matching charge stand to go with it too. But I will warn you, this is a beautiful color, and it matches with my lime green Vita, the color scheme of the yellow lime with the white. That's kind of one of the reasons I got it, so it would match. But I will warn you, if you do use this as a daily use controller, it does not have black thumbsticks, so you have to make sure your thumbs are very clean each time you use it, or else these will turn color. They'll get darker, you know, just from grime. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys have picked up. Get anything interesting lately? Let me know. Anything, good deals or anything. But yeah, hopefully this give you some ideas what I've been up to. Maybe you found out about something that you didn't know about before. I don't know. Give you some ideas, purchase ideas, whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time, I will see you later.